Well, good morning, everybody. We are live. Hi, Joanne. How are you?
Hey, I'm fine. How are you two?
Good. Hi, Ian.
Good morning.
Live and well.
I'm in a different spot this morning because usually I'm in my garage, but we've had so many holiday orders, and then I was doing some other stuff that like even my little background got all dirty from all the things that I do.
Oh, okay.
And so I've got this gray void behind me now, which is just the wall that's 3 feet away from my bed. So, but I look like I'm a hostage, and I'm telling people that I'm okay, and they're treating me all right, and they're feeding me well with almond roca.
The best.
Oh, that's good.
But
I love almond roca.
If they don't send $100,000 in unmarked bills, then they're going to switch me to generic almond roca. So really, this is a fight for my taste buds.
Oh no,
that would be terrible.
Well, it's good to know your taste buds are working in today's day and age. So that's good.
I mean,
that's good.
COVID free, obviously, but I mean, how far down the rabbit hole do we want to go here?
Well, you got to be careful. Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, how's it going, Joanne?
Well, it's our last day, and this year was so different because we did all of the shopping. So at this point, we're kind of picking up little loose ends and running around and trying to get things for kids that we may not have had, some sizes or certain things that they really needed in our inventory. So it's just our last kind of scuttle. We're running around. People are doing some last minute shopping. We are so grateful for all the donations that we have received to date, and anything that comes in at this point will be used to pack our inventory for next year. So we're so thankful. We are so thankful to the community and to everyone who has helped us. We've had people in our wrap room that have been there 3, maybe 4 times every week, through the duration of the event. And, our hearts go out to them because they have come, they've been so giving and given their time and their effort, and it's really been awesome. We always see that with this event, how the community pulls together. And this year, of course, it was really different, and we had to change how we were able to help the children. We couldn't help as many because we didn't have the ability to have the public shopping. And but we came through. We did probably close to 1,300 children this year. So
I think what's important to note is that in years past, because we've always talked about in years past, like even the kids will pass around the hat and they'll go as a group and they'll go shopping together.
Yes.
Obviously, that's something we can't do this year. This year, instead of passing the hat, we pass the link. And I think passing the link, I mean, for like you said, for having to scramble, a last minute scramble here, pass the link worked.
Right. I mean, we've done stuff differently. We've done a lot of virtual things as far as communication with people and all of that. But our wrapping, it has to be done right there on our premises where we have all of our inventory to pull this stuff for the kids. And my heart goes out to our organizers of our wrap room, Cindy Schechterman, Marilyn Parman. Listen, these 2 ladies, boy, oh boy, they worked day and night and just organizing that room and setting up areas where there's shoes, areas where there's coats, areas where there's tops, and then the bottoms for different sizes. And it takes
that's a lot of work. Yeah,
it takes a village. Yeah, it does take a lot of work. And kudos go out to our chair, Debbie Campbell. She has really helped get people going into the right direction and everything. So it's been very good. I want to definitely do a shout out to the members of Modesto Sunrise Rotary. They came through. One of their members, Diane, has just really helped as far as buying things. These ladies have worked extra hours to buy in bulk for these kids and then get things into the wrap room and organize them and get them ready for people who would come in and then make the gifts up. So, I mean, it's just been amazing. It really has.
Every time, Madden, she says rap room, do you envision like 20 Soroptimists like spitting rhymes, like there's somebody beatboxing? Then there's Joanne, and she's like, it's the optimist. We're in the rap room, not
you
on
would go in that direction.
I can do
for
it.
the kids.
Next year. This year we
was
were
freestyle.
masked.
They're all that TikTok.
You know, it was totally different this year. But yeah, in the past, it has been a little frantic, you know, in the rap room, especially towards the very last couple of days and nights. And, you know, we didn't have that frenzy this year because we worked solidly throughout the whole event. So,
You know, the lack of frenzy actually gives you more time to spit more rhymes.
Well,
just saying.
You would just be sitting there thinking of more rhymes in your head right now.
Yes, and I've got them all morning long. I'm done. I've got it.
I've been working
on here.
Yeah, I've been working on my thank you poem. It's not quite done because this is our last day, but you know, I'm trying to tweak it a little bit. So, you know, maybe I'll send it to you and you can read it on the air. Can you do that?
You can do, yeah.
Okay.
Wiki.
Okay, we could practice. Now I can come back and read the poem next week. I'm good.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And Madden, you got to get some pots and pans. You got to bring some percussion.
Okay.
Right. I got the beats.
I'm gonna send you the poem so you guys.
I can't even play rock band.
Yeah. I'm gonna send it to you. You guys can prep the background because I want some real, you know.
Don't send it. I want a free flow. I want it to be organic. I want you to spit your rhymes, and I want my music and her music to be original to it.
Let's do it. Let's do it next week. I'm up for it. You know, all I'm going to do is read it. You guys are going to pop in all of the rhythm. You gotta give me the rhythm. Yeah.
Poor Madden's like, what? I was just here talking about kids and presents.
This is how we walked into Dancing with the Stars too.
Yeah.
We were at a wedding festival, and I look over. I'm like, you know, we'd love to do Dancing with the Turlock Stars one time. And they're like, yeah, cool, you're in. And she's like, what'd you do?
It was so much. It was a lot of fun, but it was
yeah. Oh yeah. I used to think I could do that. That was about 10 years ago. Now I'm thinking I can't do it.
I learned pretty quickly that I'm not a dancer.
Yeah.
If you watch my routine, like she picked, since I've watched her dance since then, she picked all of the beginner easy moves for me and just smashed all of those together. And I didn't realize that that's what she was doing until I watched her teaching some other classes where she's like, this is what we start with. And I'm like, she just had me do it. She starts with
my partner did not do that.
You know,
my partner did all the moves.
You did them. Yeah. See, I think it's always good when they come out on their fabulous finished, you know, piece and the celebrity stands there kind of doing poses like Vogue, you know, and then the dancer, the professional dances around them.
Yeah.
They call that a couple. And
that was Ian Right. No, it was really good. Well, thank you, Joanne, for all of your help this year. I'm so glad. 1,300 kids. You guys are awesome. You guys do this every year.
Thank you.
So much work. What's up, Ian?
Last day today. If people want to donate today, how do people last minute, how late can they donate? Where can they take stuff to? If they have physical items, are we looking for cash today? What's the deal today on our last day?
The donations can be done on our Facebook page at Community Christmas Tree. There's a donate button. We have a link for GoFundMe. Also, I think K-Hop has on your website our 3 ways of donate. We have a P.O. box. If you want to send money in, we will use those donations again to build our inventory.
Money.
You know, we need that. We really need that. If you want to donate a coat or a new piece of clothing, some shoes, you can drop it off at Vintage Fair Mall. That there's a box for donations right where we used to have the tree on the 2nd level across from the food court. I believe today's going to be the last day that's there. So if you want to do that, we will go out. We're going to pick those up. We're going to keep them. We're going to build our inventory, like I said, so we're going to have a running start next year.
Because we don't know next year what's going to happen. We know vaccines are rolling out now, and they say that the general public could start seeing vaccines in as early as March or April, but we don't know what Christmas is going to look like next year.
No,
we didn't think Christmas was going to look like it this year, you know?
Exactly. And I have hope that with everybody, doing their part, getting their vaccines, I think we're going to have a little more normalcy next year. I think we're going to still be in face masks, but you know what? You don't have to wear makeup. There are some benefits. You don't
That's
get
been my
cold.
favorite part.
The reason I've been wearing the hat on every live stream is my roots are finally starting to show.
I wear a cap.
Me too.
Yeah, at work, I wear my little head cap, so it's like I don't even have to color my hair.
I realize Joanne's the only one not hiding anything this morning. I'm in here because my garage is a mess. Your roots are showing, and Joanne's like, I'm pretty well put together.
I want to tell you, I got up early to put myself together because besides you, nobody sees my face except my husband these days. So this is like special. Anyway, we thank you. We thank you all.
We thank you too. Thank you so much for your hard work every single year.
Thank you. And we look forward to it next year. And we'll talk about reading that poem and doing some beats behind it. You're getting ready.
All right, everybody, go to khop.com. Bye, you guys.
Bye.